الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، الواحد الأحد الفرد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. وأشهد أنه لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولد. وأشهد أن سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله رسول الإنسانية المهداة، عبد الله ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه، بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وجاهد في سبيل ربه حتى أتاه اليقين، وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. All praises to Allah. We thank Him, we seek His refuge, we seek His forgiveness, and we seek His guidance. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the evils of ourselves and the worst of our deeds. For this who is guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never be misguided, and this who is destined to be misguided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never find guidance, And I hereby attest that He is alone, the deity, the only deity worthy of worshipping, and there is no deity except Him. And I hereby attest that Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, is His prophet and His messenger, chosen by Him to deliver the message, to advise the ummah, and he has worked hard for the sake of his God, our God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, until his death. And he left us on the right path. Its day is as clear as its night. For nobody will choose another path except a misguided. My dear brothers, as we agreed in the previous khutbah that we will continue with Surat Yusuf alayhi salam. When we talked about Yusuf, we talked about the separate letters, and we gave the meanings of these separate letters. We used the kafirin to understand the separate letters. And then we talked about Yusuf alayhi salam, and he said, I see 11 planets and the sun and the moon prostrating, making sujood to me. And we said, why did he choose planets and not stars? Then his father said to him, "O my son, do not tell your dream or your vision to your brothers, for they will start to build up schemes against you." The father, Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salam, must have seen some signs among his children toward Yusuf and Benjamin. And we would like to ask ourselves, why would they have these grudges against Yusuf alayhi salam? It says here, when they started to talk together, that our father loves them more than us. But this love is something to be felt, and I wouldn't build my decisions, especially a murder, based just on love. Let us again take a look at Yusuf alayhi salam. Who is Yusuf? Yusuf, the son of Jacob, the son of Isaac, the son of Ibrahim. So Ibrahim gave birth to Isaac and Ismail, and both of them are prophets. And then Isaac gave birth to Jacob, a prophet. And the brothers from the first wife of Jacob, 10 of them, they believed that there will be a prophet after their father, and they wanted this prophethood to be among them. This could be one of the reasons they had this scheme, and they had this decision in mind to kill their half-brother, Yusuf alayhi salam. Then Jacob knew after this vision, it is Yusuf who is going to be the prophet after him. Let us see what he said to his son. وكذلك يجتبيك ربك ويعلمك من تأويل الأحاديث ويتم نعمته عليك وعلى آل يعقوب كما أتمها على أبويك من قبل إبراهيم وإسحاق إن ربك عليم حكيم. Meaning, this is what he said. And thus, your Lord will get you closer. يجتبيك, to get you closer to him. Or take you, okay, in the vicinity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which means prophethood. And he will teach you how to interpret dreams. And this will be in the way to perfect his blessing among you. Perfection of blessing is to become a prophet. Perfection of blessing for anybody before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to become a prophet. This is the final blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You get money, you get this, you get that, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the prophethood. So this is the perfection of blessing. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was perfected by becoming the prophet and the messenger. What about us? Our perfection comes in two ways. Both of them together happen. Number one, your parents. They are Muslims. So you were born a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. This is a blessing that is beyond any other blessing. If my father, for example, whose name is Michael, I would have been John. Right? And then I would have to struggle either to stay John or to change my religion. But alhamdulillah, I was born a Muslim. The second one is that we advise each other. We advise each other. That's the job of a prophet, to advise his ummah. So we advise each other. We have something from this. And this is what he means here, وَيُتِمَّ نِعْمَتَهُ عَلَيْكَ, which means, and perfect his blessing upon you. As it was perfected, he will perfect his blessing upon you and the people of Jacob. How is that? From my descendants, okay, there will be a prophet. That's a blessing. And then he says, as it was perfected on your two fathers, Isaac and Abraham, or Abraham. It was perfected upon Isaac, yes, he was a prophet and he gave birth to a prophet. SubhanAllah. Abraham, yes, he was a prophet and he gave birth to two prophets, not just one. Each one of them has become a great nation, as it is mentioned in the Bible. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this. لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين. آيات means the plural of ayah. Ayah means a verse. Ayah in Arabic means a proof. Means a proof. Ayah means a proof. Or a miracle. Both of them go together. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here says, in Joseph and his brothers, there were many signs, many proofs, many miracles for those who ask. Remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in verse number 3, and before we tell you the story, you didn't know anything about Joseph. So, ayatun lis-sa'ilin. For those who ask, there are so many miracles. Ask for what? Either to ask about Joseph alayhi salam, or ask for more knowledge, or ask for the path that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done to us. Why is Joseph important? We know about Joseph, and he is the son of Jacob. His brothers didn't like him, and we know the story. We don't know anything about Ilyasa, for example, but he was mentioned in the Quran. Why Jacob was mentioned in the Quran? I have noticed, and this is a personal thinking here, or perspective, whenever there is a great lesson for mankind, the first one to see this lesson or to go through this lesson is a prophet. Is a prophet. And Joseph has seen great lessons. And we will see, inshallah, when we go with the verses of Surat Yusuf alayhi salam. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts to tell the story. I like always to give resemblance with a director directing a movie. So here he is. If you write a script, if you know how scripts are written, okay, this is a scene that could be taken, that may have taken place, and I think it did actually, in the desert, maybe below a tree, and they were sitting together, the 10 brothers, and they said this: Joseph and his son are more favored, more loved by our father than us, and we are a good group. If you live in the Bedouins, okay, if you are a Bedouin, the more men you have in the tribe, the stronger you are. And this is how they thought about it here. And they said, we are a group of men. Our father is in dalal mubin. Dalal means astray. Mubin, clear. So he must be clearly astray. Astray could come as kufr, but he is a prophet. So astray means he doesn't know how to manage the family. This could be the meaning of لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. How to manage us, how to manage the family, how to take care of us to grow up more. The next verse: kill Joseph or throw him in a different land. أو اطرحوه أرضا اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا يخلو لكم وجه أبيكم. I can't recite. So يخلو لكم وجه أبيكم وتكونوا من بعده قوما صالحين. That's a lot here. So they agreed to this. They are sitting below a tree around noon, and they are deliberately thinking about what to do with Joseph. Joseph is roughly 10 years. His Benjamin could be 8 or 9, younger than him. And then they said, kill Joseph or throw him in a foreign land. This means that as a tribe, they have their own boundaries. They have their own borders. These are very important because they raise cattle. And cattle would go into the marrows. They would look for, weeds or something to eat. And as a result, each tribe needs to know where to take their cattle. And they want to give or to throw Joseph into a foreign land owned by others or under the control of another tribe. If anyone in this situation go to another tribe, he would be either enslaved and most probably killed. Someone we don't know who he is, we don't know his family, I will enslave him for my favorite. This is a normal thinking at the time. Okay? Or I will just kill him because he will eat and he will drink and he will use resources, and I use him not because he is 10 years old. He's young. He's a baby. He will cost me a lot. Just kill him. Plus, human beings tend to cause harm to others if there is no repercussions. If there is no, there's nobody to defend him. If there is no punishment for the act. So they said this: kill Joseph or throw him in a foreign land. يَخْلُ لَكُمْ وَجْهُ أَبِيكُمْ. And their father's face will be clear. Clear of what? Clear of seeing Joseph. If he sees Joseph every day, that's why their love continues. If he disappears, he will start to look at us. يَخْلُ لَكُمْ وَجْهُ أَبِيكُمْ. The face of your father will be clear now, and he will be able to see us. And then the next one is something I believe maybe everybody does. And then after that, after the killing, after the murder, you become good. It's like I say this: I am going to Brother Ahmed here, for example, steal his mobile, but stealing is haram. I know, it's going to take like a few seconds. I steal the mobile, and then I will be good. And then I will be good. So the question here is, how did they know that they can be good? This tells us that their plan was faulty plan, was cracked from the beginning, was wrong from the beginning. Okay? And wouldn't work, because how would I know that I will become a good person after I commit this sin? وَتَكُونُوا مِنْ بَعْدِهِ قَوْمًا صَالِحِينَ. Subhanallah. Then one of them said this: don't kill Joseph. Just throw him in a well. For maybe a passing caravan will just take him with him. So he here had a comparison between murder and enslaved. A person who would say this suggestion must be ranked the third or the fourth. In a family, the oldest son or the eldest son is always respected by his parents because he was the first son, blah blah blah. And the last one is always, the kid, he'll always be a kid, and he will always be nourished, and he will always be given everything that he wants. The second and the third are almost kind of like they don't know where exactly do they stand in the family. Okay? And most probably, okay, those people are the wise people. So he said this, he must have had some feelings toward his brother, okay? And also feared about his life, because now he knows the plan. So he said, just don't kill Joseph. I agree, we need to get rid of Joseph, but don't kill him. Just throw him in the well, and maybe a passing caravan will pass by and take Joseph. Then they went to their father. Now the scene is dark, it's night, under the tent. They have a little lamb, and they talk to their father. Look at here what it says. قالوا يا أبانا ما لك لا تأمنا على يوسف وإنا له لناصحون. They said, "Oh father, why don't you trust us with Joseph? We are good advisor to him." They said, "Oh father, why don't you trust us with Joseph?" They said, all of them at the same time. I would doubt it. Usually humans don't agree on anything. So 10 people agree to say the same thing to their father. There must be a plan here. قالوا, they said, "Oh our father, why don't you entrust Joseph to us, or trust us with Joseph?" Where is the verse? Okay? And we are good advisor to him. What kind of advisor? What kind of advice you will give to Joseph? We will take him with us, and we will give him good advice. Don't get closer to this, for example, cliff. Don't get closer to this tree. There might be a snake there. We will take care of him and give him the advice that will make him strong and know about the life in the desert. وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَنَاصِحُونَ. Which means, what advice? And we will be a good advice. What advice? Must be this advice, as I thought. Then they said, "Send him with us tomorrow, okay, to run around and to play. And we are good protector, and we will protect him." To run and to play. This play here is what gave me the impression that he was young, a child. Okay? That he was young or a child. Because after they threw Joseph in the well, they went to their father and they said, "We were racing," which means they run too. But here they said he will run anywhere he wants, and he will play. And this was an indication of the age of Joseph. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا. My dear brothers, please know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered us to make salah on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. For he said in the Quran, إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Allah and his angels, وملائكته and his angels, all his angels, okay, they do pray on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Do pray on him and do make perfect salam. اللهم صل على نبينا محمد وارض عنه يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارض عن خلفائه الراشدين الذين قضوا بالحق وبه كانوا يعدلون أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن سائر الصحابة أجمعين وعنا معهم بجودك وكرمك يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص في القول والعمل. اللهم انصر المستضعفين من المؤمنين في كل مكان. اللهم كن لهم وليا ونصيرا ومعينا وظهيرا. اللهم عجل لهم بالفرج والنصر يا قوي يا عزيز. اللهم أدب دوائر السوء على عدوك وعدوهم واجمع كلمة المسلمين على الحق يا رب العالمين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله العظيم الجليل يذكركم واشكروه على آلائه ونعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. My dear brothers, inshallah tonight we will have a gathering for new students, and whoever wants to come, after Isha around 9:30 inshallah, and you are all invited to come and join us. We will offer refreshments, we will offer some pizza, I think, and if you can bring anything of your favorites, please bring it with you, and so the others can share it. وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح